Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. We are playthrough here as the Covenant of Impani, and we are attempting to recover from our double raid, which I actually think went surprisingly well. Looks like we have some corpses that need to be harvested, as well as plenty of Scyther corpses and mechanoid slag chunks. Figure that one out. We have some people in pretty rough moods overall. I think it would be a good idea to do one of these events, try to keep people cheerful. Infection in the neck. Doesn't seem like a good thing. Alright, so we got a fun party that will cheer people up. We can recruit someone. We probably will in a minute, at least to see what they got. But I'm going to give it a hot minute while all this stuff gets repaired. Maybe we get some stuff hauled back to base. Kind of get through some of the basics here. Don't really want another body in the mix right now. All right, still considered really hot in here. We unroofed some of it. Not the worst thing in the world. Still have not finished building this. Looks like we're starting to. Go ahead and see what Shari brings to the table. Great memory, kind, tortured artist. We've had worse. Welcome aboard, I guess. All right, we could definitely work on some art stuff with you. And research is also really good. Got some of that humane meat getting churned out here. The human leather's really nice too, because we can do that. Actually, what would be really nice to do with the human leather is make corsets. We can. I don't think we researched that tech yet. We could always go back and do it later. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Knock that out. Because then people can get some crafting skill out of that. Kind of ideal. So this is considered very dirty. Go ahead and clean this workshop. Clean the barn up. There's a lot of dirtiness over there. Looks like they're gonna get in a little bit of a fight here. Hopefully he'll be alright. Looks like that batch of steel was finally taken out. Are we actually out of wood? I mean, the map has pretty much endless wood, so it's not a big deal, but kind of shocked we out right now. Can we save him? We have a medical person relatively nearby. We have no exits on this side of the base. I really need to get something built over. Can't build that yet. You know, get a moisture pump built over here so we can actually replace these walls. Who else is capable of medical? Relatively nearby. Where's all of our medical people? You're up there. You're up there. I don't know if you'll make it in time. Alright, let's rescue him. Now that he's all bandaged up. Noble apparel is done. Perfect. Back to Starflight basics. Ready to get off this planet. I don't think we're that close to that, but it'd be nice to get the ball rolling. We should probably do human. We do have human corpses on here. Okay. Can we not haul them? No, it looks like the butchering is happening automatically. Hey, look at that. We got some extra friendship points. Well, that was the whole point of it. Alright, hopefully we can haul this away, and then I can restrict this door again. We got a little bit of cloth still lingering there. We got that built up. That's nice. This granite isn't quite cutting it. It doesn't actually spawn with this stuff in particular. Like, it's just something that's about that strong. So we won't necessarily get a auto order, but you know if the risk versus the reward here. This we can do. Monster by the ocean would be a good thing to have. Go ahead and get Sam in the old hospital. Take them to bed. Alright, nothing is forbidden. We haul away. I don't like that this is decaying. We could have used that. Hey, there's the 4 barrels we didn't buy. Alright, definitely have to clean this room up. Why is there an elephant chilling inside? Alright, we have too many elephants now. Try to clean up as much as possible. Still got some hauling going on. You're not prioritize hauling the right things, in my opinion. Alright. 5.9 days. We got a little time to sort that out. So let's think on that for a little bit. Ooh, we got a raid. It looks like a drop raid. Yep. Get as many of us over here as possible. Most of them are outside the base, which is good. Some inside, which is not as good. Animals, let's get them in attack mode. That could be useful for us. If anything, it kind of works in our favor. Having a couple elephants ripping people apart. Alright, let's get inside the shield here. I think we should be able to mop them up pretty easily. Go ahead and unrestrict everyone. That was actually a pretty straightforward one. Rescue him. Holy crap. That was one bad shot that ended up killing a whole bunch of animals. That's fine. Put that fire out, we'll be good to go. Well, kind of knew that was going to be a thing. We lose a couple elephants here. Actually, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We have way too many. They're getting kind of difficult to feed. Right, he's got 7 hours. That'll be fine. Hopefully auto rain starts relatively soon to put this out. Hey, we got a combat supplier. Very nice. See what you got. Didn't we worry about our actual colonists first? I feel like that should be the priority. Alright, well they had nothing super great. Go ahead and clean this barracks up. And we still have injured people, so they definitely need to do something with that. I have no idea why we're not prioritizing actual medical care for our people. Okay, so everybody's been tended. Turn off animals following us. We don't need that anymore. Alright, we're getting this broken down. Get this workshop cleaned up. We don't want the kitchen dirty. Alright, we got a major break risk. Let's go ahead and do one of these events. Try to gear people up a little bit. I know it's not perfect, but wish we could have done more with the human meat. We really didn't optimize that very well. Alright, what's Sam's deal here? I don't recall this person. Yikes. Get back to cleaning here. Alright, let's accept Danny. Let's take a look at what they got. Slow learner, awful. But package survival meal, we'll go ahead and lead with that. Drop that there. Go out on the world map and send you to your doom. Alright, Danny, where are you? We're actually going to put you to use. No travel supplies. Thank you very much. Alright, we got 2 deep infestation. Let's go ahead and hold open here. And run out here to start getting ready for some combat. We should take most of these guys out pretty quickly. Go ahead and unhold open that. Go ahead, unforbid wildlife. Let's go ahead and probably take out all these guys. I shouldn't do the rhinoceroses right now just because they'll be very hostile. Let's go try to take out the insects real quick. Don't know what you guys are doing in here, but that all should be taken care of now. Lots of elephants on the map. Oh, that smoke spear is probably causing a fair amount of interference. I bet you once we get that cleared out, we'll start hitting targets a little more reliably. Hunter lacks suitable ranged weapon. That's not surprising. Do we have any ranged weapons here? All right, let's clean this kitchen up as much as we can. Clean this barracks up. Keep the mood elevated. All right, do we have a bill to smelt armor? Let's see. Do forever. Actually, allow all. This is going to be anything that's under 51 hit points. That way, at least when these hit 51 hit points, they'll be melted and we can use the supplies from it. We are still struggling here. All right, let's go here. Should be able to just walk in here, take this thing out, stab it to death. All right, let's do a little event here. Try to keep people. All right, we took out the smoke spewer. I really don't care about that little bit of plasteel. So let's go ahead and wake this thing up and get destroyed by it. That problem is solved. All right, everybody's mood should be slowly increasing. Looks like some cleaning is getting done on its own now without my manual intervention. Also good. Go ahead and build another wall there. All right, we got to get some of these crafting skills of kind of lower end crafters up so they can stop running around like idiots. Let's go ahead and add a bill to make. I'm missing it. All right, do forever, but we are only going to use human leather for this. All right, and we specifically want eco for this and gray for this. The reason for that is start working up their craftings. Okay, Starflight basics done. Now we could start working on, I guess, tube television. We could work in that direction. Some more steel. I know we're losing out on the human meat, but that's fine. We lost all of our rice plants, which was unfortunate, but we're able to keep going by hunting, which is very nice that we still have that available to us. All right, you're resting for whatever reason. Must be that time. But at least your crafting skill's going up, and then once you get past 8 or so, you could actually start crafting advanced components, bionic parts, etc., etc. So your skill will continue to grow. We just got to get you to 8. You know, it'd probably be a good idea is, I don't know how much is on the map, but we harvest up some of these berry bushes just so we have something to use the insects meat with so that our animals don't starve to death. Probably a good idea. We also need to start setting this stuff off the map. We definitely have way too much. Somebody's throwing a party like out in the middle of nowhere for some reason. We'll install this over here just so we have something else harvesting the same plasteel. We do have a lot of jade. We could start harvesting that and making jade statues and stuff. Would not be the worst idea. It's gonna be done in 20 hours. The question is it worth doing? Right, Jiang doesn't have a weapon, which is unfortunate because they're our caravan person. We kind of need a weapon for them. Not one on the ground anywhere, is there? Just normal Zeus hammer that's rotting away. Oh, Tico's dad. The nudist, which that's not going to work out. No, we don't need to do that. Why don't we tend to you without medicine? Bandage you up, let you get on your way. Alright, let's clean the kitchen area. No food poisoning. Or at least I like to minimize it as much as possible. There's nothing really, like, reinforced barrels are okay, but nothing we really need out of that. Speaking of which, did we harvest? I think we did. Yeah, we got all the barrels from there. Yeah, we have 16 barrels. We don't really need any more, so we're just gonna let that go. Why tempt fate? We don't need to. All right, let's go to the world map. I'm guessing we have some more restocks. Send our caravan. So who else is capable of... She doesn't have any weapon right now. Is anyone else good at social? Trev can go. We'll leave the human leather just because we have other plans for it right now. Take the corsets with us just to see if we could sell them okay. Alright, we're good. Trev form a caravan. Good to go. The elephant's gonna get stocked up on all sorts of stuff. Good news is once Gray hits 8 crafting, he's gonna start doing other stuff. Then I need to get Pico up. Alright, perfect. So we got... None of these are super... Most of these are bad, so I guess we're gonna take kind. We have a double passion for crafting. I don't want that interfering with anything else. Usually never a bad idea to have some fair cooks and stuff. Oh, you're tough. Okay. Alright, boy is now man. Should we just immediately convert him to crafter person? I think we should. Leave our current crafters out of it. Alright, we'll keep some spares in there just in case somebody has a breakdown. Nope, no monuments. We can get boy assigned to that as well. Work up those skills as much as possible. Getting pretty close. Alright, our caravan has arrived. Let's go ahead and do a trade. Certainly have a fair amount to trade away. We could buy medicine. Nah, we don't need it yet. Let's sell all the stuff first. Alright, these corsets have some value. That's good. Definitely continue down that path. Buy up the gold that we need. Great bows volume 2. I guess we'll do that. Mining and animals. Not gonna hurt. We might eventually do some side training, so we can go ahead and buy that for now. You need cloth more than anything. We could make components. I'm not too worried about that. Let's get some neutronomine. Alright, head back to base. So, can we not... Okay, we can haul these. We just didn't have anybody flagged for that. Somebody's got to clean up this area. Gross. More plasteel at the very edge of the map. That is a lot of elephants. It would be really nice to murder many of them. I actually think I might do that. It'll be an endless stream of meat. But probably not a bad thing to do. Definitely more meat than we need at the moment. The only risk there is if we anger the whole lot of them. We really... Well, I mean, we could probably handle it, but it'd be like a small raid. So many of them. Alright, let's get the barracks cleaned up. Probably should do some of these conversion rituals. I'm sure we're not going to be too successful, but at least try. Actually made them better at their prior religion. Alright, so we're good there. Where else can we go? Well, we were gonna do something here. Why are you drilling? If anything, you need to move the deep drill. Alright, our caravan has returned. Alright, so what are we gonna do with Raven? I think we could still do animals. He's a double passion crafter that has a very high crafting skill right now. Go ahead and make him into a crafting specialist. I think that should round us out. I think we're allowed to have up to 6. Not get everybody trapped into this. Alright, how are these pumps coming along? Good, looks like we're actually getting somewhere. Maybe not everywhere we need to be, but... Alright, boy has made a masterwork corset. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're no longer a cook, but that's fine because we actually have several cooks at this point. Are we shy beds? I feel like we might be. Go ahead and put another couple down. Just make sure we have enough. Always good to have a couple excellents on backup anyway. Nope. Do not do that while it's that dirty. We actually did get multiple excellent beds out of that. Alright, you are about to hit 8 skill. Means you can start doing real work. There we go. Now we got a masterwork assault rifle. Not wasting time anymore. I feel like Raven was crafting a bunch of those, and because he didn't have the bonus, he wasn't really making a lot of meaningful progress there. So I'm really happy to see that he now is doing the right things. I don't know where it went. It's somewhere in here. There it is. Let's pump out that production command. Alright, he is now crafting level 8. This was gray. We can go ahead and do that. Right, Tico and Boy are the only 2 remaining right now. We're going to do some sterile tile, use up some of that silver. Make this into a proper hospital. Clean the workshop, people. Alright, we're almost to the burn box stage. Not quite, but almost. Alright, hopefully Tico will start making some progress over here. Prioritize tailoring. So if we can get that skill up. See, now you're level 8. We're good to go. Alright, that is a lot of imps. I am definitely worried about that. Mostly because a lot of our people have the flu. Do we have a animal? Okay, so we can send all these wild animals off to attack them. Why don't you do this? You seem closer. Alright, let's disallow that. Maybe we move back over here a little bit. Alright, we definitely got some animals coming in here. Hopefully they will help deal with this. Yeah, looks like we got a lot of rhinos and stuff coming in here. Yeah, let them deal with this nonsense. At least as many of them as possible. I'm a little worried about the heat in here. Alright, let's get out of here. Is it gonna let us extinguish this fire? Where are you going? Guess the answer is no. Hey, the fire went out on its own. Perfect. Well, with any luck, most of these injuries will take these guys out. Worst case scenario, we'll get some free meat out of it. Alright, now they're starting to trickle in again. Crap. Okay. Starting more fires. Definitely worried about this. How many are left? 112. There was 155 at the beginning. I think that means we're in trouble. Didn't hear anything about somebody running away. Alright, that is problematic. However, I think they are weak enough now that I should be okay. let's file out here. All right, let's fall back if we can. Try to get in the water. All right, let's try to take out as many of these guys as possible. All right, they got to be running away by now. All right, let's unforbid everything. Let's make sure everybody is unrestricted because there's going to be a lot of fires to put out. Guys, back to the outside. Highlight everyone. Make sure we are putting out as many fires as we can, particularly the ones inside our base. Okay, we can hold this door open. They can run out that way without breaking the door. We have a very poor chance of arresting him. All right, let's try to put out as much as we can. All right, I think they're just trying to leave, so let's go ahead and hold these doors open. Try to get them out of here. All right, auto range should help us a little bit, I hope. We did unfortunately lose some of these moisture pumps, but the good thing about that is some of them can be repositioned now. Well, this is considered indoors. Held open. Oh, everybody's gonna get injured from the heat. Well, hopefully we can get it put out. Well, we know burn boxes still work then. Jogger, nimble, cannibal. Seems pretty decent. Let's try to tend. Maybe we can save them? I doubt it. Okay, we're gonna have some very bad moods for quite a while, I imagine. Do a conversion there. Release you, because you're our guy anyway. Just super unhappy. Alright, I'm definitely not worried about butchering right now. We need to get some cleaning done. Focus on cleaning up the hospital. We can stop holding open that door and this door. We definitely don't want people to accidentally be able to run into these things. Logos and boy will be tended to. There, now nobody's actually bleeding anymore, which is good. All the steel out of the door just so the door can actually shut. Think you will actually survive, maybe? And all right, like we're tending the other wounds, getting everybody fed. Oh, come on, don't do that. Actually managed to get him out of there. I was surprised. Thought for sure it would have been a problem. All right, let's get the barracks clean again. We keep the room impressive. It'll keep people's mood up. Do an event real quick. Try to cheer people up. Mood's actually pretty stable. Not too bad. We got a lot of bodies to chop up, though. Yeah, everybody is unrestricted. That's good. Who's missing a Masterwork Assault Rifle? That's I gotta figure out. All right, what's your deal? Body modder, delicate. Well, I don't like the delicate part, but body modder could be good, given that we're gonna have a whole bunch of bionic parts. I guess we'll keep you because your mood will be elevated. We do need somebody that's capable of planting. Have you do your thing. Hauling done. We need a ton of butchering. Don't think we're gonna get it in enough time. Alright, let's bury this person. That mood elevated a little bit. Alright, I don't think I want Cheeto to ultimately be a crafter. Just because the double star cooking. So I am gonna have to find another 6th crafter. Go ahead and equip this weapon before it gets any more damaged. Alright, we can put this here. Actually, what would probably be better is to put it here. That way when it grows out, hitting all these spots. Alright, let's get butchering done. Our cook people. Do some butchering priorities. All right, who else needs the Masterwork Assault Rifle? Let's go ahead and get them situated. You're probably never going to be in a fight because you're delicate. You definitely need weapon equipped. So let's go ahead and do that. You've been needing one for a while, actually. Who's our next biggest cook? We can go ahead and prioritize butchering. There is a lot to do. As much of this human leather as possible before it rots away. Alright, Masterwork Blackvest. Really don't need that anymore. Really should be focusing on making things other than that. Actually, let's, well, I mean, we need them for now, but ultimately, I would like to make something other than that. Alright, boy, what's your story? Still not high enough crafting. You're getting there, though. Of course, she's getting the cataphract armor. Well, I can force equip it. If I do that before she destroys it. Oh no. Not the fab bench. Even worse. Crap. Alright, well now we lost our Divine Conqueror. Needs a death rest. Alright, let's begin that ceremony. You're gonna lose some of these bodies here, but that's fine. Alright, let's get the butchering as much as possible. That's not the butchering I had in mind, but that's okay. Have you start your death rest. Oh, we actually lost that. Try to clean up this barracks a little bit. It looks like we're all done there. Well, we got a fair amount of leather out of that. Maybe not quite as much as I would have liked, but okay. Can't win them all. We got 5 days before we got to worry about that. Alright, let's check our animals. Let's make sure we are not wasting valuable medical supplies on them. We also apparently have no wood again, so let's go ahead and cut down some trees. Alright, what's Boy up to? Looks like they're making advanced components, so we have officially finished this. It doesn't have to be just Boy. Okay, any crafting skill. We finally have our full production crew up and running. Try to clean this workshop up. Alright, so let's make some large sculptures out of jade. We have marble flagged, which I guess we could still do. Like 10 of them, I guess? Probably want at least 2 grand sculptures that are just jade. Oh, Jane shouldn't be working on that. Alright, that's gone. Go ahead, hunt a bunch of these low-risk animals here to restock our pantries. We are still harvesting up a bunch of jade over here. I don't know, do we have any uranium? We have some. I will ultimately need to get more. So let's go ahead and just build a mining thing there if we can. Persona core. All with comms console. Well, that's a problem. I haven't built a comms console. I probably should, because I do need to be able to trade. He doesn't have any weapon right now. Everybody have a rifle that needs one. Guess let's equip a masterwork. Probably a bit overkill for you, but okay. Go ahead and include gold on this. Alright, we can deconstruct this. Anything we probably need to move these or build new ones over here. Alright, sadistic rage, vent anger on prisoners. That's fine. You can get in a boxing match with some prisoners. Let's work on recruiting you. Why are you in prison still? We should have been released. All this leather in so it doesn't get ruined. We'll eventually use it all. Alright, there we go. We got it all in. Perfecto. I don't know where the roof collapse was. Oh, it's right there. I gotta remember to be more careful with that. Somehow this is still starting on fire. We're gonna knock you out at some point. We definitely shouldn't be doing that in a room that is this filthy. Alright, we do eventually have to build a comms console. Alright, let's slap this down there. So we at least have one. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's move this drug lab up here. We'll be able to put it right here. We can reinstall this here. And that's not obstructing the path to anything, I don't think. I'm going to move these sleeping boxes into here. They can be in the prison. I need this space for other things. Alright, well, this is going to be Heatwave anyway. We missed it. Okay, never mind. So I feel like I also need to build long-range mineral scanner. Well, that was probably a little bit silly. I could probably, at least temporarily, put prison beds over here. All right, does anybody have social skill? Go rest. All right, let's get that built, and then we'll be good. All right, looks like we're finally getting over to here, getting this all cleaned out and repaired up. All right, they've restocked since last visit. Let's go ahead and form another caravan. Ian can take this one. Take some of the odds and ends. Don't really need all this fur. Go ahead and scoop up all these bows. I know they're all going to rot away eventually, but I don't want to scoop them up. Excellent quality assault rifles, so we apparently have 2. Now, it would be nice to return with some silver. Take these corsets with, we could sell those off. Because the silver we need for our hospital floor. Probably need to make our kitchen floor like that too, to be honest. Alright, let's remove the roof area from here. And get a long-range mineral scanner up and running. See what we got going on here. Got our caravan forming. Dirty cooking area. Kind of saw that coming, I guess. Go ahead and flag some of this to be killed. We're running out of food. Let's go ahead and toggle this to plasteel, because that's ultimately what we're going to need. The other thing we need to start doing is start making marine helmets. We want them over 52%. We want them at least good quality. And then we need to modify our warm weather to include marine helmets. Now, what materials do they need? So it looks like a lot of plasteel and some advanced components. So this is where we're going to consume a ton of plasteel. That's not good. You're vomiting. Like food poisoning's getting the better of you. Josephine's going to have to come over here and save. Come on, hit the thing. 4 volleys. 5 volleys and you couldn't hit it. That's embarrassing. Alright, you're doing a little rescue. Should be fine. What was your issue? Just food poisoning? You need a bionic right eye. Don't want this getting damaged from the water. Alright, let's run this way. Loop back around. Alright, that should be the last of the cassowaries. Oh, nope, there's one more. Let's just cancel that. I don't want to mess with it. We got too many people injured and sick and unhappy. Alright, our caravan has arrived. Let's go ahead and initiate a trade. Ideally, we'll get some silver back home. Alright, well, there's plenty of material here to work with. Go ahead and buy some hay. Or some gold, not hay. We'll go ahead and get these books. Aesthetic nose. Probably good to get one of those if we can. Plasteel we know we are going to need. Let's buy as much of that as we can get away with. And we'll keep the rest as silver so that we can make our hospital area. Or at least attempt to. Alright, let's do this event. Try to cheer people up a little bit before they have breakdowns. Oh my goodness, can we please stop? Alright, who else is missing a weapon? Legendary Duster, wow. Alright, Kanesh, go ahead and equip this weapon. Still can't build that, so this has not expanded enough yet. Alright, let's try to keep the kitchen clean so it doesn't cause food poisoning for everyone. Would be ideal. Heat wave's over, that's good. Alright, a little more plasteel. Always on the edge of the map. I'm guessing that's programmed that way. That it always spawns near the edge of the map. Alright, we got a little more of the hospital done. I'm tempted to just build this right where it needs to be. Alright, that's two legendary. That's a legendary and a masterwork marine helmet. Very nice. So that's gonna definitely increase the survivability of some of our people. Add Boomalope. We should probably hunt that. Perfect time for rain to start. Knew I was gonna blow Boomalope up. Alright, I'm gonna deconstruct this. We're gonna build one there. Build one there. You're already right here, so you're gonna get these two when you expand, but we can build one right there just to get that one done instantly. I'm gonna use some resources, but it's gonna help me get this done quicker. At this point, that's more what I'm looking for than anything. Alright, the other thing I need to do is make sure we start installing bionic parts on our people. You need that, you need that. You could definitely use a bionic arm to get rid of that. You're missing a leg. Well, that'll replace all three of those problems. Then you get a bionic arm. Right, that should be everything. That'll use up all of our bionic parts. Mostly on our crafters, which is good because they'll be able to craft faster. Why are you doing that in there? We have a hospital. Alright. 2 deep infestation, we can handle that, no problem. Oh, it's not even inside anything. Perfect. Really easy to take out then. With all these masterwork weapons, should be pretty good here. Alright, let's make sure we're taking that out. We can go ahead and pop a production command. This should not be potato plant. This should be cotton. Masterwork assault rifle, very nice. Uninstall that. Find a new home for it. I mean, we probably have enough jade for now, but yeah, we have a fair amount of jade backed up. You need a weapon. Alright, so it looks like we successfully put on all the bionic parts that we needed. Alright, we can deconstruct that. This is going to take 8 days to expand. This will have to stay here. This will have to stay here. Alright, combat suppliers usually don't have anything worthwhile, but we'll go ahead and check and see if they got anything. We could buy some medicine. We'll have to sell some of these black vests and stuff to make that happen. Oh, we got a little more silver to keep trying to get this hospital built out. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode there. We've made a little more progress. We're starting to work towards marine helmets, which is slowly going to... well, let's auto-load this before I forget about it. Well, that's what Sam was in there. Alright. Well, they are sent, which means our pods have arrived. Our book. Recreation gain multiplier 180%. Very nice. We are starting to get a nice little library built out here, which I think is pretty awesome. But And we'll go ahead and call it an episode for now. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.